Lions TV, full time from the Den, where it finished Millwall 0, Middlesbrough 3. Over to one of you boys first.
I'll let Kieran start. Go on.
Yeah, let's let Kieran start.
Just as a smack back down to reality, really. I think in Middlesbrough credit, I thought Rob Edwards as their manager. If I was a Middlesbrough fan, I'd be very pleased with the way they set up. You know, they withstood the early pressure, and I think he got their game plan sort of spot on. I've got to say the credit that to the player. I think his name's Sonny Hansen. He brought it on at half time. He changed the game for them. He's a really good player, and we couldn't really deal with him. And I thought their game plan was sort of down to a T, really. They sort of nullified us in every way. Usually I walk away going, this, that and the other, but they just was not completely better than us. I just thought that, a 1-0 would have been a fair result. I thought we switched off for that third goal, but 3-0 was a bit of on paper. It looks a bit shit, but...
A bit painful, wasn't it?
Yeah, a bit painful, but they were a better team today, and that's that.
Yeah, I think me and Joe was talking after the first 15 minutes. We looked at each other and we thought we was on top, and I went, cool, they're backing off of us for a change. We're actually attacking. They showed us a bit of respect. And after that 15 minutes, it all changed, didn't it? I said, this is Millwall, bipolar Millwall, as I always say. First 15 minutes, we was good, which we obviously know it's not good enough. It's a 90-minute game, innit? But after that, I think they took control, especially second half. They took total control. And as far as I know, they got that was a so-called whole penalty that the Geese players got booked for. But at the end of the day, it's like I say, it's I'm not surprised. We get all this expectation. We win at Norwich, we win today, 3-0, we're top of the league. That's what we're all thinking about. And what do? We go and lose 3-0. Like Kieran said, is it a 3-0 game? I'd say it was a 3-0 game because they were so much better than us. They had a few shots there. That was a stonewall penalty, like I said. We just was not at the races. I don't know why. I can't pick out. Is it just no motivation in midfield? Was we too predictable? Was we too slow? Well, that first 15 minutes was brilliant. After that, we just lost our way.
You could say a 1-0 game, you go, it's an off day, we reset and go again. But 3-0, you go,
it's a bit of a tonking.
That's a bit of a tonking. You sort of feel like, but listen, I don't think Alex Neil will be naive in the sense that he knows that, and we've been spanked 5-1 at Plymouth. He gets the players together, and I've no doubt that we'll come again sort of stronger. But you look on paper, you've got Sheffield United away and Wrexham, 2 tough games. So they'll soon come around.
There's no easy games in this league.
No, there's no easy games. No.
But I think that's a crash back down to earth. Reality check. We all come in, especially after the Norwich game. Everyone's in the ground today. Good atmosphere. There was a real buzz before the game. Everyone was very optimistic. And first 15 minutes started off brilliantly, but you could say we had the spell of possession. I said we've controlling the game, dominated it in that opening 15 minutes without really creating much of a chance. I know we had the Nor, probably the only one cleared off the line, but after
Coburn's header against the post when it went.
No, I'm just talking about the opening 15.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
And then
15 minutes.
It might have been later, but I'm saying the opening 15 we had that spell, and then they seem to have the measure of us after that 15 minutes. They completely worked us out, and as Kieran said, I was going to say myself, it's like they done a right plan on us. They done a number on us. They completely worked us out, knew what we was about after that little spell, and Ivanovic and Coburn just weren't involved in the game at all. But that weren't to a fault of their own. We just couldn't get the ball up to them. Didn't really do anything in the final third. Middlesbrough just dominated it. Was it a 3-0 game? I don't know, but I'd say when they scored the second, I said, you can't say we don't deserve that. And then the third was just an extra rub of salt into the wounds, really.
Yeah, it was,
yeah, pretty much near enough the last kick of the game.
Yeah, I think we had so much sort of after the Norwich win and the way we finished last season. We've got this sort of hit me that we're going to just roll teams over. And I think last season, compared to the team that when we played Middlesbrough last season, we was dynamic. We had a lot of pressing going on, and it was a 1-0 game. You could see that was going, but it was a completely different Middlesbrough team to Michael Carrick had to Rob Edwards. to what they've done
That
today.
number 27 for them,
Hansen,
picked him out as soon as he
was a
came
good
on at
player.
half
He's a
time.
good
He
player.
completely changed the game for him. The amount of space he found, and yeah.
Are you, Connor?
Good player.
Echoing what everyone's just said here. You know, coming to the new season, especially after last week Norwich away, breaking the Ducks, beating them for the first time since 1968. You know, coming to this first home game of the season, sold out then, and you know, you breeding confidence, and we all, you know, before the game, we're all giving our match predictions, and we're going, I reckon we're going to win 2-0. We're going to win 3-0, 3-1, 2-1. You know, but we're all predicting for us to win. And then, you know, echoing what they've just said, it's a proper smack back down to earth and a reality check. And the first 15 minutes, I thought like we pressed high, and we looked like we was going to roll them over. But then, like, all of a sudden, the second half comes round. And credit to Middlesbrough, they completely nullified us. They got their opening goal, I think it was in like the 50th minute or something. And then from then on, we didn't really have much attacking threat. I know Sturge came on, forced injury for Alfie Doughty. But hopefully he's not injured. But I didn't really feel like we offered much attacking threat. And then especially when they went the goal up, you know, when you could just look at a game and you think, no, we're not going to get a goal. Like we're probably there's no coming back from it.
Seasons now in a row where we've lost our first home game of the season. Yeah, we've lost
wow.
since 2022-23 when Cresswell scored the 2 goals. We've lost our first home game 3 seasons in a row now.
Yeah, here you go. Someone just described it in one word down there. I won't say the word he just used. But
Kids watching the show,
Then after that, then they get the second goal. And my thing is with the third goal, conceding that third goal, what I'm a little bit peed off about is I feel like we've just threw in the towel. And I feel like the players
got down 4 faces,
and we went down tools. And I feel like if it comes to the end of the season and we lose out on particular positions by like 1 goal, I mean we're not going to go there yet. I know it's way too early, but proper reality check.
About that in May,
proper reality check. And I feel like it was just too many times where players were a little bit ball shy, I'd like to say, because Mitchell would have the ball in midfield, and he had the ball for about 10 seconds, I'd say, and he's looking for someone to show for the ball, and it just didn't really happen. So Middlesbrough completely nullified us the second half. Credit to them for the win. Would I say a 3-0 game? Maybe not. Maybe 1 or 2-0. But we move on to the next one. Let's keep the confidence in the team. Come on, you Lions.
Come on.